you can win this beautiful car on the turn of a single card on Card Sharks. And if you play your cards right, you can win $32,000. And now, the host of Card Sharks, Bob Eubanks.
Oh, thank you, Gene. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Card Sharks. Good morning to you. You're going to meet our two Card Sharks in just a moment because we have a lot of money to give away, a beautiful car to give away. We also have two very pretty dealers. So why don't we get them out there because they're going to set the cards up for us. Here they are. They're with us every morning, Lacey Pemberton and Susanna Williams, our dealers on Card Sharks. Smiling, happy faces this morning.
Good morning, Bob.
You've been backstage talking about me. I'll bet you that's why you're smiling.
Maybe.
Or are you just laughing at me? I don't know. Anyway, if you deal out the cards, we'll get the Card Sharks in here. Come on, Terry and Charles. Here we go. Woo yourself. The reason that lady's going woo is because she's won $8,300 in cash. Wait till your boyfriend finds out about this, huh?
He'll be happy about that.
He's going to ask you to get married.
Oh, I don't know about that, but anyway, I'm Terry Temple, and I'm from Florence, South Carolina. I'm a flight attendant based in Atlanta, Georgia, and I love outdoor sports and traveling.
Well, yeah, you ought to love traveling.
I do.
You fly free, don't you?
Yes, I do, but I like traveling more on my own than when I'm working.
Of course, I understand.
Yeah,
All
more
right.
time to play.
Charles, how are you?
I'm doing very good, Bob. My name is Charles Orson. I'm originally from Washington State. I live in Long Beach, and I love to snow ski.
Love to snow ski. No kidding. Terry, you like snow ski?
I love to snow ski.
Is that right?
Absolutely.
Terry, you married?
No, I'm not married.
Charles, you married?
No, I'm not. Married.
You guys could swish together.
Oh.
Yeah. Hey, stop that. Boy, just a little old matchmaker, aren't I? All right, have you dealt out to Susanna's got the cards already, just like where we left them off last time. And now we're in the middle of the second game, by the way. I was ready to ask the third question. Terry won the first game. That means if she wins this game, then she's the champion. So let's see what happens. Terry, first question today is yours. And this question involves our 10 self-made millionaires who are in our studio audience. They've been with us all week. Gentlemen, please. Okay, remember, this is second game. This is third question. And, Terry, here's your question. Before the show, we asked these 10 millionaires, we know that making your fortune took a lot of time and hard work, but did you spend so much time working that you lost a woman you loved? How many of these 10 millionaires have lost a woman they loved?
Gosh, you got to sacrifice some time when you're working to make those big bucks, so I would think that would not be too uncommon. But I hope that didn't happen. Let's say maybe 4 of them. 4
of them, you think, have lost the woman they loved because of their work. Charles?
Well, I think that's going to be a little bit higher because you get real busy and stuff, and things get real complicated and making
Let's see
money.
what happens. The actual number of these millionaires who spent so much time working that they lost the woman they loved is 4 of them. All right.
Thank you.
Way to go, Ter. There's $100 for you, and we have $100 to split with our 10 millionaires down there. I am so embarrassed to say that. Oh, well. And I bet you they take it, too. Now, bad guys, $10 apiece. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Which 4 of you guys? Raise your hand. That lost the woman you love. That's too bad about it. Dick, is it all because of work, Dick? Dick, was it just because of work?
Yeah, 18 years of marriage, and she just finally felt that she'd lost her identity, and she had to go find it.
I see. Okay. Well, how'd you make your million?
I buy sick companies and put them back on their feet.
You buy sick companies?
Buy sick companies.
And you put them back on their feet?
Put them back on their feet.
Well, I'm sorry you lost your lady. That's really a sad story. But thank you, gentlemen, for being with us. We're glad you're here. All right, here we go. Terry.
Can we change that card?
Yeah, you can change that card.
Good then.
All right, the 6 becomes an 8.
Oh, gosh. I'm going to go with the gut and say lower.
Lower than the 8? Is
Yes.
it lower than the 8? No, not lower than the 8. Charles with a free chance at the queen, pal.
We're going to say lower, Bob.
No, we're not. You are, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Lower.
You're going to say lower. All right, deuce.
Oh, good card.
Higher.
Higher than the deuce, Jack.
Lower.
Is it lower? Yep.
Ooh. Higher.
All right, if it's higher, you win the game. We play tiebreaker. Higher than a 5? No.
Oh.
My goodness. All right, Susanna, if you grab those cards, we'll pause for these words, and we'll come back and play Sudden Death right after this.
I made you feel like suddenly dying.
When it comes to match game,
Look at this cavalcade of stars we have here today.
Ross is boss.
Your head looks a lot bigger in person.
The Match Game Marathon, hosted by Ross Schaefer. Today, starting at 5 on Buzzer. Let's play.
I tried every
day.
Welcome back to Card Sharks. We're going to play sudden death now to find out who's going to win game number 2. You ready? Charles, the question is yours. Someone has to win the game in the next play of the cards. Control is very important to you. And here's your question. We surveyed 100 men who have been married 25 years or more, Charles, and we asked them, when you and your wife argue, does she yell at you for things that you did 20 years ago? How many men married 25 years said that their wife does yell at them for things they did 20 years ago?
Well, being married before...
Twice.
Twice before.
Yeah.
Women, they're like elephants. They don't forget.
Is that right?
Absolutely.
See, that's why you've been divorced twice. You call them elephants.
Yeah. No way. But they remember things like that all the time. And they remember past problems, and they throw it up again at you. And I probably do the same thing myself. You remember when you did this? You know, just to get back at them.
Sure. How many, Charles?
I would say 40.
40 out of 100 men married 25 years said that their wife does yell at them for things they did 20 years ago. Terry?
Well, in my 6-year relationship, I've had my share of fights, and you better believe I dig up everything I can as long as I make my point and I
You're
win
a
that
scorekeeper.
argument.
Yeah.
That's exactly right. So I'm going to go a wee bit higher.
Even higher than that?
Even higher.
Whew, the actual number of men married 25 years whose wife yells at them for things they did 20 years ago is 39. One lower. Charles came within one of winning $500. Sudden death time, Charles. These are your choices, my friend. You can pass it or you can play. Either way, if you pass it and she goofs, you win the game, or...
I'm going to pass.
You're going to pass it to the lady. All right,
Absolutely.
Terry?
And I got to play that card?
You got to play that card, hon.
All right, so let's go higher.
Higher than the 8. Not higher than the 8. Charles wins the game. Game number 2 is yours, Charles. That means now that we're going to play a tiebreaker game. This is a tiebreaker. Now will be one question that will be played just like sudden death. All right? The winner of this game is the champion, goes on to play for the big money. If you notice that Susanna's only going to deal out 3 cards, so good luck. Let's find out who our champion's going to be. Terry, the question's yours. It's an educated guess question, Terry.
Love these.
We've all heard about the straw that finally broke the camel's back. Well, according to the World Book Encyclopedia, how many pounds can a camel actually carry on his back?
How many pounds? Ooh, they're pretty strong. I know they have to carry a lot of cargo and things tromping through the desert. So I would say they could carry about 500 pounds of cargo.
500 pounds.
Yeah.
Let's see what Charles says.
Wow, that's a tough question. I think it's going to be more than that, Bob.
So you're saying it's going to be
higher
than
five-
that. The
500
actual
pounds.
number of pounds a camel can carry on his back is 1,000 pounds. You're right.
Yeah.
All right, Charles. Now, here's what's going to happen, Charles. I'm going to turn over your base card and Terry's base card. At that point, you'll have a decision to make. Remember, this is just a one-question sudden death. So, Charles, your base card happens to be a deuce, and hers happens to be a queen. Now, Charles, you can play or you can pass. It's all up to you.
I'm going to play.
You're going to play it. All right, here we go. This is for the
That's higher.
championship. Higher than the deuce. It is. What do you think, Charles?
Yeah, it's a tough one.
Tough one.
Higher.
Higher. If it's higher, you're the new champ. Are you? Yes, you are. Way to go, Charles. Yahoo! Yahoo, you're right.
Yahoo!
He's using those southern terms now, isn't he, Terry? Yahoo! Well, Terry, we say goodbye to you, hon, but you have $8,400. And thank you very much for being with us. We'll see you again. Bye-bye. Okay, Charles, right over here, my friend. Congratulations to you. Charles is our new champ. In just a moment, we're going to give him a chance to get my arm back. We'll be right back for all of that right after this.
Yep, I just peed.
Oh. Buzzer is now on TikTok. Follow us at @buzzer_TV and let's play.
Welcome back to Card Sharks. Charles is our new champion. What are you smiling at down there, Charles?
That's my sister down there.
That's your sister down there rooting for you.
Yeah.
Okay, now let me tell you something. Good, Susanna. That's nice. I like the way you catch those cards like that. Susanna's juggling the cards and dealing them out. I'll remind you that in addition to all the juggling, we've added a couple of jokers to the deck. Every time a joker pops up, that gives you a chance of winning a brand new car. And because you are the champion, Susanna's got one joker for you. Let me see you throw that one in the air and catch it, Susanna. Good. And that gives you at least one opportunity of winning that car. We're going to give you $200 to bet with. Good luck, Charles. I want you to win now. Come on, guys. Here we go. First card is... Oh!
Yeah!
Look at there!
Yeah!
Oh, Susanna!
Yes!
Were you back there practicing juggling
I was
again?
trying to hold on to the card.
Oh, there you go. Well, now you got 2 to hang on to. See, have fun now. Yeah. First card, you got $200. Is a queen.
Ooh. I'll say 150 lower.
150 lower than the queen. Oh, Charles.
Whew.
$50, pal.
I'll say all of it lower.
Good for you. Okay, all of it lower than the king. It is $100 now.
I want to change that card.
Which one do you want?
Oh, 3.
Number 3, okay. Let's see what you got now. The 6 becomes a king. Okay. $100, Charles.
$100. All of it lower.
All of it lower than the king, and it certainly is. $200. Come up here and give you another 4. You've now got $600.
Change that
and a
card.
9. Which one do you want this time?
Oh, number 1.
Okay.
Okay. The 9 is now a 9 again.
I'll say $50 lower.
$50 lower than the 9. It is $650 now.
I can't change that
Can't
card.
change.
anymore.
Already changed this line.
How much money do I have?
$650.
I'll say $50 higher.
$50 higher than the 6. Yes, it is. $700. All right, Charles.
700. It's going to be lower, and I'm going to bet $600.
Attaboy. $600 lower than the queen. Look what you got now. $1,300. Player change the 8.
I'm going to change that card.
Which one do you want, Charles? Okay. The 8 becomes a 10. Now, you got $1,300. You got to bet at least $650 or half of it.
Okay, I'm going to say $1,000 lower.
$1,000 lower than the 10. Be there for the man. Is it lower? Oh, not lower. That gives you $300. You already had $200. You got $500, but you've got 2 jokers. That's even better. Step right over here. Leave her alone now, Charles.
There you go, Charles.
Okay. Thank you, Susanna. Now, Charles, over there are 7 numbered cards. Behind one of them is the word car. You find it, this is the car you'll win. Gene?
The Wrangler from Jeep Corporation offers both on and off-road driving in comfort. The Wrangler comes with Sport Decor Group and California Mission. Good luck, Charles.
Okay, Charles. Go win a car, will you?
Right.
Put those jokers wherever you want them. Charles does his little card dance over there. Number 3, number 5. You stay right here. We'll find out if you're going to win a car. Okay, good luck to you, Charles. If the word car is back here, you win the car. If the car's there, grab a model. Don't grab me, because you're bigger than I am. Is it there? Not there. No. Then is it behind number 5?
Yeah, it is.
Looking for the word car. Behind number 5 is the word. Oh, it was down here behind number 1 today, Charles. There it was, right there. Doggone it. That's okay. You're still our champion. We're going to introduce you to a new challenger. We'll be back with more Card Sharks right after this. He's got $500, by the way.
Up next, double the David, double the shoppers, and enough sweeping to fill up your cart twice. Stay tuned for a double play of Supermarket Sweep.
Chloe's
For trial.
I can't tell them apart sometimes, Charles. You know what I mean?
I think I could.
Oh, you could, huh? It's time to meet a new challenger. Isabel, please join us. Hi.
Hi, Bob. My name is Isabel Diaz. I'm a junior at Cal State Long Beach, majoring in psychology, and I work with mainly retarded and deaf adults.
Okay, and you're Isabel?
Diaz.
Diaz. Oh,
Yeah.
nice to have you here.
Well, thank
You know how to
you.
play the game, I
Sure
assume.
do.
All right. Charles is over here moping because he only won $500. Things are going to be okay, Charles. Don't worry
Great,
about a thing.
great. I'm not moving.
All right. Win 2 games, you're the champ. Charles, the first question is yours, and this question involves our 10 self-made millionaires in our studio audience who are there and ready to play our game with us. Gentlemen, again, welcome back. Now, Charles, before the show, we asked our 10 millionaires, do you drive a Rolls Royce? How many of these 10 millionaires do drive a Rolls Royce?
Wow, boy. I don't think too many of them do. I just don't. They probably drive a BMW. So I'm going to say 3. No. I'm going to say 2 drive a Rolls.
Now, which one do you want to say, Charles?
2.
2.
2.
Isabel, what do you think? Higher or lower than 2?
Well, I think it's going to be a little bit higher than that. Maybe not Mercedes. Maybe a Mercedes, yeah.
Oh, well, let's see. The actual number of these millionaires who drive a Rolls Royce is 3 of them. It was just a little bit higher. Well, you guys, which 3 of you guys drive the old Rolls Royce? Raise your hand if you would, please. Hey. All right, Roy. What kind of a Rolls Royce you have? Just.
Well, actually, Bob, I have 5.
You have 5?
Yes, and but that's not the biggest problem. I have 50 cars all told.
50 cars?
Yes, sir. Classics.
What's your last name? Hertz?
Sometimes it does.
I'll bet you it does. All right, gentlemen, thank you very much. Nice to have you here. Ooh, he's pretty sharp, isn't he? Yeah. I'll tell you what, Lacey, he knows what he's talking about. You know what I mean?
Right, Bill.
Yeah, okay. Who has this control?
Isabel.
Isabel, welcome to our show, and there's a card for
All
you.
right, I'm going to keep that card. Let's go higher.
Higher than the 3, 5.
Woo, let's go higher than that.
Higher than the 5, king.
Woo, lower.
And lower than the king, no. Oh, lady was running the cards. Okay, Charles, that means you get a free chance. And Charles, your card happens to be a 10.
Oh, I'm going to say that's going to be lower.
Lower than the 10?
Yeah. I can freeze anytime I want.
You can freeze anytime you want to. Yes, sir.
I'm going to freeze.
Freeze on the 8. Okay. Protect his one-card lead there. Isabel, I got a question for you.
Okie doke.
We surveyed 100 single women who live with their parents. Are you single?
Yes.
All right. You live with your parents?
I sure do.
Well, you ought to know a lot about this. We asked them, has a man ever spent the night with you at your parents' home?
Oh, my God.
Well, Isabel?
You know, I'm not going to talk about my own experiences here, no, because they're going to be watching this.
Are you telling me that a man has spent the night with you at your home?
No comment.
Well, how many single women said a man has spent the night with them at their parents' home?
Well, you know, the opportunity is very easy. I mean, if they're not home, hey, parents are out of town, sneak them in, no problem.
I'm sure glad that you have no comment.
I think it's going to be a pretty high number. I'd say about 52.
52 out of 100, including Isabel. Charles, what do you think?
I'm going to say, I think I agree with her, yes, but I think it's still going to be a lower number.
Lower number than that? Yeah. The actual number of single women who said a man has spent the night with them at their parents' home is 36 of them. You're right, it was lower. All right. Charles, you want to change the 8?
Change that card.
Well, let's do it. The 8 will now become a 9.
All right.
You get the best cards, don't you, Charles?
Huh? I'm going to say that's going to be lower.
Lower than the 9? No. Isabel.
Let's go higher than that, Bob.
Pardon me?
Higher.
Higher than the 3. No! Whoa! Well, heck. Not making much progress. You ever been in jail, Charles?
No, sir.
I'm sorry.
Not yet.
Give him time.
Isabel said, give him time. We surveyed 100 men who are serving time in prison. We asked them, if you thought you could get away with it, would you commit your crime all over again? How many prison inmates said they would commit their crime all over again if they thought they could get away with it?
Wow. Well, dealing with the type of people you do have in prisons, I mean, you're not the cream of the crop of your society. I think that's going to be a right in there. God, I think it's probably going to be, I say 40 would say they would.
40 out of the 100 said they would commit the crime all over again if they thought they could get away with it. Isabel?
I think it's going to be a little bit higher than that because I agree with this line of thinking. Some of the guys there are kind of shaky. It'll be a little bit higher.
Yeah, guys, send your letters to Charles and Isabel. Don't send them to me. The actual number of inmates who would commit their crime over again is 65 of them. It was definitely higher. All right, Isabel.
Okay, let's go
still yours. Higher again, the lady says, and it is this time.
Higher than that again.
Higher again? Yeah.
Woo, let's go lower, Bob.
We're going lower than the jack.
Woo, let's go higher,
In order to win the game and $100, is it higher than the 4? My goodness. I find this happens whenever Susanna deals the cards. I don't know. Hey, Charles.
I'm going to change that card.
You can't change the card. You didn't win the question. Ask Isabel. She knows the rules.
Oh, but you know what, though? But you know what? That
What?
card
You're going to freeze. I know.
It's going to be lower.
Lower than the 9? Yeah!
That's going to be higher.
Higher than the deuce. You got it.
And that's going to be lower.
To win the game. Yeah. There you go. Finally. Nice. All right. Game number 1 is yours, Charles. Another $100. We'll pause for these words and we'll be right back with more Card Sharks right after this. Welcome back. That's all the time we have for today. The reason I'm laughing is because Lacey claims that it's so cold on stage that she saw Charles' breath freeze when he yelled lower. We must go. We'll be back next time for Susanna, for our little meteorologist here, for Gene Wood and the whole gang. I'm Bob Eubanks saying thank you very much for watching Card Sharks. We'll see you again. Bye-bye.
Some of our departing contestants will receive Anti-Tartar Aim toothpaste for proven tartar control and great taste. Anti-Tartar Aim. Success Rice, boil and bag convenience. Cooks in 10 minutes. Guaranteed perfect every time. Get the taste of success. Tidy Cat Free Cat Box Filler. Now 99% dust-free for cleaner air, healthier cats from Edward Lowe Industries. Kids really go for the rich, chocolatey taste of Hershey's syrup and milk. Just ask them. Hershey syrup makes good things even better. Rust Knot from Plastic Coat. The fast, dry rust fighter for long-lasting protection. Rust Knot spray or brushing enamel from Plastic Coat. Eureka's Quick Up. Great for between cleaning cleanups. Lightweight, rechargeable, cordless, and in-betweening vacuum Eureka. And a member of our studio audience will receive Burlington House's Romantic Floral Spray Bedroom Ensemble in pastels. Featuring comforter, bed ruffle, and pillow shams. Burlington House Bedroom Ensemble. This is Gene Wood speaking for Card Sharks, a Mark Goodson television production.